So it has taken me a while to make this video. Joseph and me are leaving Spelkollektivet, and we've been here for almost 2 years, so this is gonna be a big change in our lives. For over 2 months I've had the idea to make this video about what this place even is, because it might be the place that you need like right now, and I want to tell you about it. What the hell? In a nutshell, Spelkollektivet is a co-living and co-working place in Sweden, or better, the Swedish countryside. It is 2.5 hours away from Copenhagen airport and easily reachable by train. When we came here in October 2017, the house was in a different location. But since September 2018, it is located here in Väckelsång and it has space for up to 50 people. We are around 30 people right now. So why did Joseph and me almost spend 2 years at this place? First, the money. Hands down, if you live in any bigger European city, rent is probably what your money goes to most of the time. Rent at Spelkollektivet changes depending on like how long you stay and like when you come here, but usually I would say it is around 400 euros a month, and this is fairly competitive with like I would say most European cities. But now comes the best part. Everything that you need is included in the rent. What do I mean by that? By everything, I mean everything. You get breakfast in the morning, you get 2 warm meals a day, like somebody cooks food for you. You don't have to spend time cooking, you don't have to spend time shopping, you just have to show up and eat, and it's included in the 400 euro rent. You even get internet, electricity, water. They even buy the toilet paper and the shower gel for you. You can also still buy your own stuff here. You can buy breakfast stuff, you can buy things to cook and cook your own meal. There is a supermarket, but if you wanted to, you can just live here for 400 euros, not pay anything else. Number 2, and like I only have number 1, which is the money because it's so cheap, and number 2. So number 2 is the game devs. I'm gonna make this one really short, but there's just a lot of cool people in the house. Like, I've been here for 2 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go, but there's always been cool people, so you're gonna meet other game devs and be surrounded by cool people. And come here. So now you are probably wondering, Simone, what does this magical place of wonder look like? And to that I say, let's do a house tour. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do the house tour now. I filmed this 2 months ago. Okay, so this is the outside of the house. And this is the room that you see when you first arrive. Right now it's a bit messy, because we just ordered new furniture. But then to the left. So this is the eating room, without food and without people. And recently it's been getting warmer, so and it's super warm and it's very nice. So hi, this is Simone from the future. Back when I filmed this, we didn't have this place, so now even more people can sit outside. Hooray! But it looks like shit now because it's raining, but believe me, it's super cool and nice when there's sun. So from the eating area to the dishwasher. No, I'm kidding. This is the kitchen, the homie's kitchen. This is our beautiful fridge. And this is mainly where we can just cook breakfast. If you want to cook. Because if you don't, then this is the professional kitchen where they cook the good food. But I'm not allowed in there. Yes. was only slightly creepy. What else? Oh yeah, the warmest room in the house. Which looks like this at the moment, but it doesn't usually look like this. So this is the infamous pee waterfall, which you already know if you've seen any of the videos that I recorded in here. And this is where we have all of the board games. And yeah, this is also the room where we mostly hang out in the evening and just play and drink. Mostly drink, really. So all of the board games are from the house. I think some are from the homies, but mostly it's from the house. Oh yeah, there's also, now that I'm seeing this, there's D&D sessions every couple of weeks, but it depends on who's in the house at the moment. So right now there's a lot of people that like to play D&D, so there's a lot of D&D going on, but like we had phases where there was no D&D players, so yeah, no D&D. Makes sense! Let us continue. Hello! Alright, hallway number 1 with renovations. So this is the renovated area of the house. It has, I don't know how many rooms, but in all of these stores there's rooms for the homies. And this is the area that is getting renovated. So this will be like a just sitting and chilling, reading area. And yeah, this is the renovation where there's more homie rooms being made. I actually haven't seen these. Sponsored by IKEA. What?
Let's finish the bed.
Yeah. But I have it on video that it's not finished. So should I come later when it's finished? And then film again? Okay.
Yeah, or you can finish it.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna finish it. I have important YouTube work to do. I don't have important YouTube work to do. As you can maybe hear, this is the shower. This is where you get clean, I suppose. Zoom. If we go around this corner. Ta-da! This is the second hallway. Again, these are all homie rooms, but these aren't renovated. Front section here. There's like these 2 rooms are renovated and in the rest there's people living. And I think in this nice and yellow back section there's only like 2 or 3 rooms here where people are living. Oh yeah, back there is like more rooms. And now we go down to the basement. Just keep working.
Just be normal.
Just act natural. You're doing a very good job.
You don't show any of the trash.
Oh yeah.
Where is the trash? I just blur it out.
There.
Oh,
So this is the trash. So this is the big office, and now we go to the Joshua office. It's not the Joshua office anymore.
I used to work for a couple of weeks.
So this is the
It's
empty.
empty.
The empty office.
The empty room, yeah.
Yup, we leave this room. Ta-da! Oh, and this is the quiet office, now with improved sunlight blockage. Bye. This office you probably know the most, because this is where I almost film every game jam ever. So another dark and scary corridor, and it leads into the Netflix room. So this is the room where we have all of the consoles, the big TV, all the sofas, basically for gaming and watching TV. Opposite from the Netflix room we have VR playing room and the VR, I guess, setup room. If we continue down this path. Hello! So this is the second Netflix room. Now we enter the area that is not really renovated as much. And in here we have like an esports room that exactly has room for like 5 people, but none of us use it. And I think there's kids from the town that use it. And opposed to that we have... Hello? So this is the gym. We sometimes use it. This is actually used very often. Ping pong table and gym. Let's go. Welcome to one of the creepy hallways. Like all of these doors on the right are mainly for storage. We barely use this part of the house except... Ta-da! It's so nice and bright. So as you probably guessed, this is the laundry room. We do laundry sometimes. And one really nice addition that I really appreciate is this thing. You kind of know that you're becoming an adult when you get excited about the drying room. But anyway, this is where you can just hang up your stuff and it dries. And if you want it to dry faster, you can, that back there is a fan, you can just turn it on and then it dries really fast. And it's very exciting. This is Joseph and my laundry, by the way. And this is the laundry basket. Has it become apparent that I don't know how to film a house tour video? Oh, by the way, also sponsored by IKEA. Nah, we're not sponsored. I wish we were. But if we go out here. Stairs, 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 stairs. Oh, stairs, stairs, stairs. If we were to go up here, this is the first floor where more homies live. But I kind of just don't want to go because it's just more closed doors, so it's just not. Which brings us back to this. So yeah, that is basically the house. I think the only thing to do now is just check if Rasmus has finished that bed. Have you finished the bed? We just need to see if you assembled it or not. Ta-da! Bed. So now that you've seen the place and heard me talk about the place, you might be intrigued, but you still don't know like what to do here. And I had the same problem before coming here and also before getting more into game dev, that I had no idea what it meant to come here. And basically, if you're only paying 400 euros a month and everything else is taken care of, and you're surrounded by other motivated people, you can really focus on getting into game dev, and it allows you the financial freedom of just, yeah, existing and doing what is fun to you, if that makes sense. To give you guys kind of an insight of what my life has been like here. I also filmed what a typical day in my life at Spelkollektivet looks like. Usually I get up in the morning around 7 or 8 and then head down to the office to spend some time alone. I use those 2 to 3 morning hours before everybody else gets up to focus on drawing, language learning, or listening to audiobooks. Afterwards I start working on either client work, company work, or, like on this day, my private stuff. So yeah, that's mainly the mornings. And food. Food is usually served between 12 and 12:30, and there's always a 2-week plan of what is being cooked. Wow, isn't this super exciting? Today I'm really just updating my social media, updating our social media for Do and I, adding a imprint to my website. So very boring stuff. Even if I were to work on client work, I would just like sit here and draw instead of writing text and formatting text. But this is basically what the afternoons look like. However, this afternoon, one of my housemates decided to have a spontaneous portrait drawing session with Joseph. So we also sometimes spend the evenings just playing video games, playing board games, or just watching Netflix together. There's usually always somebody that wants to watch something, so you're in good company. Good night. And that is pretty much my day. But then again, there's also days where we don't work at all. When Joseph and me came here, this was our time out. Spelkollektivet gave us the freedom to reinvent ourselves and build up a business from the ground without any financial pressure. On top of that, it helped me escape the hamster wheel of working for clients 10 to 14 hours every day. And especially the last year, all that extra time that I've managed to free has helped me grow immensely as an artist. I even had some extra time to learn programming. And visual scripting. So why am I making this video? The truth is, I want Spelkollektivet to continue, and for that it needs new people to be interested and to move into the house. I feel it's a great place to be if you just need a break for just 1 month or even 12 months. Spelkollektivet doesn't really have anything on their website where you can see how life here is, because they just don't have the capacity at the moment to do these things. So I just wanted to show the world what it's like to be here and to live here. And if Spelkollektivet might be what you need right now, and if you're interested, I'll be down in the comments answering all your questions, and let's just talk about it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Mitzi no.
name is Genius, and welcome to Spelkollektivet. I'm the proud owner and majority shareholder. I'm here today to give you a lovely tour of this fine establishment. Come on, let's go! This is the North Wing, one of 3 residential areas here. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. You're supposed to unlock the door.
Isn't not unlocked? I'm sorry.
Saying sorry isn't gonna unlock the f***. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. It's a bit bland at the moment, but there's plenty of space to make it your own. And would you look at all these rooms? Laundry. Outside, there's plenty of luscious, spacious grounds, nearby forests, and even a fire pit. Let's take a look.
That's great, but come on back. There's more house to see.
Hi, my name is Genius, and welcome to Spelkollektivet. I'm the proud owner and majority shareholder. I'm here today to give you a lovely tour of this fine establishment. Come on, let's go! This is the North Wing, one of 3 residential areas here. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. You're supposed to unlock the door.
Isn't not unlocked? I'm sorry.
Saying sorry isn't gonna unlock the f***. Let's take a look inside one of the rooms. It's a bit bland at the moment, but there's plenty of space to make it your own. And would you look at all these rooms? Laundry. Outside, there's plenty of luscious, spacious grounds, nearby forests, and even a fire pit. Let's take a look.
That's great, but come on back. There's more house to see.
Hey, are you coming?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Did I mention we're all athletes?
These balls. I forgot about that.
So come on down, stay a while. You're gonna love it here. My name is Binkleton, signing out. So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh? You're fired!
Welcome to Spelkollektivet, a co-working and co-living space for game developers around the world. Our aim is to provide an affordable space to eat, sleep, work, and build connections with other game devs from different backgrounds and experiences. Most residents here work in one of the dedicated co-working spaces. We have the loud office for those looking for a more social working environment, and the quiet offices for a more distraction-free environment. All areas come equipped with high-speed internet, desks, and office chairs, with the added bonus of being around other passionate people while they work on their own projects. And if you prefer, there's plenty of space in your own private bedroom. To help foster a collaborative community, we host a weekly stream, the Spelkollektivet Game Developers Conference, an opportunity to showcase what you've been working on and gain valuable feedback on your projects from developers just like yourself. Even though you might work alone, we're still a big team that always has each other's backs. But let's all remember to take some time to relax, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Spelkollektivet encourages a healthy balance of work and play with a number of dedicated spaces for games, board games, movies, and outside activities to participate with your fellow game devs. Speaking of game devs, let's talk to some.
Ready to settle in?
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Yeah, hi, I'm Matej Jan.
Hello, I'm Marijke.
I am Megan McCurdy.
I'm Adam.
I'm Anneke.
I'm Michal.
I'm Jovi.
I am Belinda.
I am Fio.
I'm a composer from New Zealand.
I'm from Germany and I'm a solo game developer.
I'm from the Philippines and I'm an artist that works in the game industry.
I am an indie game developer.
I'm helping her with her stuff. Also, I help in the house. I'm from Czech Republic and I'm the developer of Lords and Villains.
I'm from Germany and I'm an art director / UI UX designer for Hotel Magnate.
I come from Slovenia and I am a pixel artist and game developer.
I came here to focus on the development of my game and have more free time and be around the community of indie game developers to get some support from my peers.
I was already working alone on my projects and I just wanted to be part of a community and be part of a group of people that have similar interests.
I felt a little bit stagnant back at home. I wasn't getting anywhere or meeting a lot of people in the industry, so I just took the plunge.
We both thought about, hey, let's make a trip just where we can do programming. At this time we didn't know that Spelkollektivet existed. And it was a really nice coincidence that we found this place and could just work on software.
I wanted to experience what life was like living abroad. The idea of living together with other passionate game developers was really interesting to me.
I miss how my life was working from an office when I had a normal game development job. But I still want to work on my game, and so being here is the best of both worlds. I can work on my game and be in an office with other game developers, and it's even better because we also live together and it's really nice to have like-minded people around you.
I came here because a friend of mine, Anneke, she went here before and she told me about this place and was like, "You're sure this is real? Are they not selling you organs or something?" Like, no, it's real. It's really awesome. And then I decided, damn, I'm gonna come here. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And it is.
One of the most surprising to me was how good the food is. And it has great variety. So we have normal and vegetarian options. And I actually became vegetarian while being here because I was thinking about it already before. But I'm too lazy to prepare it, and here somebody does it for you, and it's...
The community is amazing. Here are so many people with totally different experiences and you can learn from every single one of them something special.
The people, I think. I wasn't expecting to make so many great friendships here, and along with working with those friends, it's been really cool.
I like a lot of things and it's very hard for me to pick one that would stand out the most. I think above everything it would be the people that I'm surrounded with, because I think they are very like-minded and very accepting and supportive. So I feel like home here, and that's what I like the most about this place.
For more information, check out our website for the latest prices and details, or join us on Discord where you can ask more questions from us directly.
Hello and welcome to Eskidisse. Boom. Show your junk. We have a lot of talkers today, so I'm gonna keep track on the timer, and I'm not gonna boo you off stage, so please, if the timer runs out, just be conscious about it and round off your talk as soon as possible. All right? Any volunteer to go first? First up is Annie.
Hey stream, it's me Annie. I'm going first because like this week I don't have actually that much to show, but I promised Matej to show something every week, so I am Annie and I'm working on the human story, and I'm preparing screenshots for my Steam page, and this week I've only been preparing the screenshot for another Paleolithic level. That's just the composition. I want to still like add more people so that you can get the hidden object feeling of the game. And yeah, that's it already. I don't have more to show. But yeah, if there are any questions, feel free to. Otherwise, I will just give the stage to the next person.
Okay, I hope you're all awake still. It's a long one. That's what she said. Next up. Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, I need to. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to put the folder on the desktop.
That's a good thing you prepared in time.
Yeah, right. How do I find things? Here? But no, this one. That's okay.
She's installing the virus now.
Yeah, nice, a virus.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's just gonna start. Yeah, I haven't done much since last week either because I had to go to Stockholm and I've been buying pants and that takes a lot of time. It's true. But since last time I've worked a bit on the camera movement and James helped me like half an hour before the presentation, so now it works. Yeah, so now you can look around by moving the mouse, and the player also moves in the direction they're looking. I also added a nose. It's also a rope texture, just like the body. It's very pretty. Yeah, and that's it so far for this week. So now you can see how I messed up with placing things. You couldn't see that last week because you couldn't rotate the camera. Now, now you can see all the details. So now you can see this floating trees. It's a cliff edge, and you can fall off. Yes.
Funny Fitzgerald, we're sitting there.
Yeah, no, there is no hidden things here. Uh-oh. Yeah, now we can't get back because you can't walk up edges that steep. So, yeah, that's any questions? Yeah, James.
Matej is asking if you can go down the valley.
Yes, a question if I can go down the valley. Is this the valley?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can always go down, but you can't go up again.
There's surprise grass.
Sounds like life.
Yeah, surprise grass. So, yeah, I'm stuck here now. I can go faster, like speed. It's
Yay!
it's Sonic.
Like
Yeah.
Sonic Super Speed.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Next week I'm gonna continue working on this and hopefully don't get a surprise call about having to go to Stockholm instead. I don't think that's gonna happen again next week, so that's good. Yeah. Was it F4 to quit it? No.
Alt F4.
Alt F4. There. Next week I'm also gonna learn how to quit applications. That's the goal. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Whose seat do I want to steal the next? I don't want to sit there.
Wow.
Just kidding. Yeah. 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 It's in the middle of everything. Yeah, but I want to try to steal everyone's seats who is talking.
All right. Where am I? All right. Because I haven't done this before, I thought that I will talk a bit more about other VR stuff that I did, and I will start with this because what I did for quite some time, I think about 20 weeks or 30 weeks, is that I wanted to learn how to make VR stuff, and I believe that the most productive way how to do that is to fail at it pretty fast. So what I did basically create every week new prototype of VR game. Well, I call it prototype, it was something that's barely playable, such as these. And by the way, I still didn't get call from Disney lawyers, which I'm kinda disappointed. Seems like I'm not even worth that. Yeah, so I always basically did this every week and released it for free on SideQuest, so everyone on Oculus Quest can play it however he wants. Alright, and the last one. Some of them were more visuals and some of them were gameplays, etc, etc. By the way, this one was pretty interesting. I was testing if I can have completely destroyable environment on Oculus Quest, which is basically voxels on mobile hardware, and it is possible, as you can see. Alright, and now to the thing that I am doing now, I had to stop with that, which I think is kind of a bad thing. Hopefully I will get into it back eventually. Why does it not work? Oh, no. Yes. And that's the game that I am working on right now. It's in its simplicity, it's basically just an endless flyer that you control with your head. Because the idea behind it is that I want it to be playable everywhere. So, because people tend to, for some reason, even travel with their quests and VR headset, so I want it to be playable whenever he wants. You can just move your hand and not to shoot. And the idea, I can leave it playing actually. And what I want to do is to release this as a first game and then add to that one package of games another game. So the player in the end ends with about 4 or 5 different mini games inside one game. But when I do it like this, I can release it pretty much as soon as possible. Okay, that's about it. So, any questions? Just hypnotized by this because I was kind of. Yep. What's up?
Is there gonna be a Jedi game? Can you make a Jedi game?
I would love to make. Yeah, I would love to make that, but it's kind of copyrighted, so no.
You can call it Laser Sword.
That's what I tried with this one and still didn't work. Yeah.
Are you actually Mario?
I can't say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's confidential. Okay. Okay.
Quick question.
Anything else? Yeah, sorry.
Have you tested this latest thing with anybody as regards motion
Well,
sickness?
that's a good question. I haven't yet. That's something I definitely should do.
May I suggest you supply some banks? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think this will make people that motion sick because you are not necessarily moving. Moving is just everything around you. And the focus point, which is that car, is still pretty much stable. So I don't think it will cause too much motion sickness. But we will see. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Oh, what's up?
Which of these projects is your main project right now, or
The last one.
the last one?
Yeah.
And did you do all of it yourself, or?
Yeah, everything.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So, okay, I'm gonna leave. The car is pretty much stable because it has a lot of horsepower. Meh. Anyway. Michal, you're standing up. You seem very eager.
No, I just don't want to sit.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then I know the perfect place for you.
Where is the temp folder?
You can do the desktop right now. Okay. We reinstalled everything, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I will delete it if you leave it.
I hope it works. Hello. How's everybody? You start. I'm just gonna show some little things I've been doing past few days. We had this version been done a few months ago, and then the release of the game happened, and I didn't have time to do my part on this build, and I've been doing that in the past few days, so we should be getting some new features in a short succession, but don't be fooled, they took a lot of time. We have now decoration assets, so players can now build on walls. So anything that's decoration is either placeable on a table or on a wall. So now we have candles that you can place on a table, and we have paintings. You can put paintings inside of your rooms. Here it shows only one, but we actually have 7 or 8 different ones. That's gonna come in the next version, where they're gonna randomly select one. We also have windows, and I built a perfect structure which cannot have windows, so there's windows. Now, so you can make a perfect house that has everything: a roof, and a floor, and a bed.
But it's doors.
You're gonna dig a hole, right? The tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel. No, okay, I'm gonna give you a bed. No, door, I mean. And some torch, which is on the walls. And if I speed up the time, they're gonna make light. Woo! So cozy. So that's been decorations. We have also expensive windows which have curtains. These are probably broken because nothing is happening. And that's about all of that I can show today. Next time, maybe I'm not sure if this works. Huh? Is it? Ooh, boublier. So we also, in this is a version where we're adding noble families. So now the noble families will be separated in a second layer. And here I'm preparing button, which isn't finished yet, but this will be a way to propose marriages to other noble families. And then we have a bunch of new noble zones which we're continuously adding more. So I can show these next time when I'm actually sure that they work. Right now they probably work, but I didn't have time to check. So I'm gonna leave it for next week. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yes?
Are you gonna do some Christmas assets?
Yes, but it's in a spirit of a Christmas Eve. I'm not gonna reveal what I have.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Matteo was asking in the chat, can you
Mhm.
marry a peasant?
Can you buy? Sorry.
Marry a peasant.
Marry a peasant. No. I think the way this works, that the marriage can happen, but you will not be doing like this button, because this is like a negotiation thing, where they will gonna give you counter offer. So I should maybe answer to Matej. I don't know, but yeah, this is kind of like you propose the deal, and then they will give you a counter offer, which can be another marriage that they want from you, and maybe some money, and you can accept or reject, which wouldn't work really when you're negotiating with peasants. Or maybe we're gonna do it so that peasants always accept it, because heck yeah, I'm getting out of poverty. So I don't know. Maybe I have to think about it. Thank you for question.
Not serious.
All right.
Can you declare war to the Bublé family? Is that what you wanted to ask?
No. Buy a peasant was the
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Where is the delete?
The letter. We do it for
I-
you later.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Jesus.
I don't know who keeps putting these fucking speakers there.
That's you.
What?
It was you all along.
I've never put these speakers there. I think I've put them away several times. All right. From the top. Well, we're gonna have Matej last, so that everybody here has more of a reason to stick around to the end. Andreas. Whoever wants to keep these speakers needs to remove them when you're done with them. 'Cause next time I'll throw them away.
I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, we're here to show what we've done over the week. So I'm going to show you a functionality I have for Potion House. I think I've shown this before, the crafting. Yeah. So, and you've seen the actual card game. So this is when you're back in camp and you go to craft something in the cauldron here. You can take the ingredients that you found, and there are recipes that, there will be a recipe book or whatever, but for now I know there's one for red, green, blue, of course. So they all go in, and there it is. Comes up, you made a card, and now I'm like, wait, what card? And then you have your deck. So the deck building part is now implemented. And I say, oh yeah, this is the new card. And I can add it in. So now it will appear when I play. And generally I can just edit my deck this way. The maximum, there will be a maximum and a minimum. So right now there's a minimum of 8 cards, a maximum of 12. And everybody who's played Deck Builder know that's key, that you can sit and balance these things this way. And I guess I put in an unreasonable amount of time to do all sorts of stuff, like this is the full collection of cards, and that you can sort of, yeah, all fancy stuff. In the card game, not much has happened. In the coming week, I will actually handle the travel section of the game. So there will be 3 main screens. You travel, you decide to stop, you have your camp, and then you go to the forest to find ingredients. Go back to the camp, do that for a few cycles until you're ready to leave, and then you leave and go back to the travel screen. That's pretty much going to be the game. So maybe next time I can show you the, I don't know, mock-ups of all the screens you go through. And I'm just going to make one more card for Johanna. Hope this works. So the card goes. Questions? Thank you.
How do you discover what combination of mushrooms you can use?
Someone in the chat. Oh.
There will be a book later. What did you say?
Recipe book.
Yeah, that is a whole big thing. And the advanced version would be that you start with a book with some information on it, and you can experiment, and that'll fill the book out, and at the end of the game you're supposed to have, you know, a pretty advanced book. Yeah, so it's some starter stuff, you know, so you will be told what the recipe is, but there will also be some discoveries. Pretty standard fare.
Team Cold Theater Studios.
So, hello everyone. We are at the Cold Theater Studio. Currently, Juan is with me here. Isa and Laura are also in the audience. We are still working on Idle Paranormal Inc. It's still a work in progress, the name itself. We haven't decided yet how we will progress with this. And what is coming up first. Big thank you for everyone that showed up last weekend for our playtesting session. We got a lot of new information, we got a lot of good feedback, so therefore thank you for everyone who joined.
You were all an immense help, and it's fantastic to just get people involved with the project, and all the feedback we got was fantastic, both good and obviously I don't want to say bad, but constructive. That's the most helpful. So again, thank you so very much on behalf of the entire team for participating in the evening. Thanks.
Yay!
And also thank you for Isa, who almost everything that was mentioned during the playtesting already, she has solved already almost everything. So thank you. This is amazing work that you're doing. And we are also showing the current state of the game after the playtesting.
So just real quick, because we don't want to go over time, we just want to show a couple of new additions, mostly cosmetic, because we are very happy with a couple of new pretty things that our artist has been doing.
Mm-hmm. So first of all, we had the issue that we had to go first to the cosmetic shop to buy all the stuff to get the quests. Therefore, we decided to have already some stuff on the table. So this would be then the quest. Here we can go directly to the recipes or to the story panel. So this section is more lively. So yeah, let's open it up. So right now we have
new backgrounds for.
An actual spider on the screen. It scared me for a second. I thought, I thought we'd added an Easter egg to the game, but no, an actual spider just crawls across the monitor. Okay. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah.
My arachnophobia shining through.
So yes, there's now also the opportunity to hide the current list of stuff that we can buy. We have also new tiers of actual ingredients. I will just.
Yeah, baby. Don't do this at home.
So, just that we can show a little bit more of this.
So we have 4 tiers of ingredients. Well, we divide our ingredients into 4 tiers. Ingredients or products, however you want to call them. And they're basically they're based on complexity. So the simplest ones will be tier 1. And the top tier currently is tier 4, where the most legendary product currently resides. There at the top. There we go. Aquaregia.
Okay. So
they look very fancy now. So these are all tier 1. That's a tier 2. Cheat money. Quick print money. It always goes right. Never any problem. It's just printing currency. It's way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. We even can't cheat our way through to the last part. So yes, we have currently different tiers.
With different artwork to go with them, basically, just to give each new unlock a bit more of character, I guess. And,
yes.
Can you zoom in with Q or E?
Nope. Yes.
There we go.
So basically, a lot of stuff happened. Isa has already implemented almost everything in it, and we are now working on the balancing. Any questions? Yes.
And can we play?
Next play test session would be most likely next weekend.
Yes.
No, next weekend.
Next weekend. So
Yeah.
not this weekend,
not
but
this
next.
week, not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend for next week. So please look forward to that, because we definitely are. Anything else? All right. Thank you very much for having us.
Last. Okay. Belinda, everyone.
Slide. I want to see.
What?
No,
You were spoiled. Okay. I haven't presented in a while. I'm Belinda, and I'm working on a game called Poker Defense right now, which is like a new version of my already existing game, Poker Tower Defense. Poker Tower Defense is available on mobile for Android and iOS. Poker Defense will be available on Steam for computer. And I will get back to this slide because of the time and stuff. I will show the game shortly. Before that, I will now first show the other stuff. So I got art for the Steam page made from Sasha. So this will be like the capsule image, the little imagey for the next to the name and stuff. Then I finished finally my first character that will be in the game. Looks a little bit dumb and angry, and that was what I wanted. And it's also inspired by Sasha's style of the hard enemy. So that was what I worked yesterday mainly on, that character. The other characters will also come. And Spider-Man played my game. I guess one of my biggest achievements yet. So yeah, that was at Poznan. I was presenting the game there. So now back to the game itself. Just to show for the people who haven't seen the game maybe yet. Awesome main menu. Poker Tower Defense, or Poker Defense in this case, is you get 5 cards in the beginning of a round, then you can switch up to 5 cards. Let's switch those cards. And we have a king pair, not too bad, and build a tower, and now the mobs are incoming. The towers, you can, depending on the card colors that were in the tower hand you can then upgrade them. Let's do area damage, that's nice. And then you get poker chips. At the end of each round, it's right now 2 new poker chips. I will change that a bit because it's a bit too much. And that's pretty much it. I'm working on that right now. Are there any questions? Yes.
Will there be a plushie?
Ooh, would you buy it? Of my awesome.
I mean, I would maybe pick another color choice, but
like a little bit more reddish. I mean, it should be like the heart.
the color currently has 2 colors of a flesh color. That's why it reminds me of upside down. I'm sorry. That's why I would put it more into the reddish.
Okay.
You know, just as a small hint.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I just picked like, because I'm not so good in color picking, I have chosen in the beginning of the project a color palette, and that was the red in there, so I stick with it.
I like that feeling.
Yeah. But yeah, well, sure, why not? Okay, more questions? Yes?
Is there already a release date?
No. Because I already set some release dates and I went over them, so I figured out maybe it's good if I stop saying when I release it. So yeah, no release date. Okay, more questions? All right.
All right. That concludes our in-house section of the evening, and now we move on to the outhouse. Yeah, you know what I mean. Matej is gonna showcase what he's been up to.
Look at this water shader. So cool. No, it's just a lake. Hello, friends. So this week, a lot of crafters have been working on their pixel art skills. So I was actually working on putting in some more pixel art missions there already were pixel art learning materials in the Retropolis Academy of Art study guide in my game. There's the low resolution raster art book, which covers all the stuff like pixel art and voxel art that have this sort of same characteristics because everything is done on a grid. And there's a lot of stuff here like how to deal with jaggies, aliasing, dithering, stuff like that. But these are all a lot of these sort of missions are very sort of self-contained. For example, here drawing some gradients and stuff like that. So I really wanted to do some more overall missions for getting into pixel art specifically. So here it is. Here's the new document that we have started, and yeah. Nice Mark Ferrari image as an intro. So yeah, basically you go learn a little bit about what pixel art is specifically, some cool videos you can watch, and yeah, and then just learn the basic tools like the pencil, eraser, bucket fill. This basically follows the same things to do as you do it in my game Pixel Art Academy, where you end up with copying a sprite, existing sprite that you want, but yeah, here you can just do it following these Google Docs if you don't want to play my weird text adventure. But the final mission here, when you're done practicing just playing around with the tools, you're tasked to, hey, let's make a pixel art sketch, and this builds on top of the landscape sketching drawing with pencils, but is now done with pixel art. So here is an image that I was drawing to demonstrate what kind of result should be like, because you just learn how to do clean line art. So yeah, just draw a sketch with the same side view as you did in the landscape sketching. Remember, landscape sketching is also one of the books in the study guide where you get to draw, where you learn how to draw in this kind of style. So yeah, now as quite some questers have already done this, and so yeah, here you're just adapting this kind of style to pixel art. The document right now is just internally shared on the IndieQuest Discord for those of people who are signed up, because there's going to be more missions. So yeah, I'm going to keep on working on it in the next week. All right, I'm just going to keep on hanging with my ducks here. See you next week. Bye-bye. As you do it.
Can you?
What are you doing? Really?
Any questions? Any questions outside of what I'm doing?
I think we all just collectively wonder what are you doing, man?
Matei asks, was there a typo? My answer is yes, maybe. I'm pretty sure I saw a typo. I tried to keep track of where, but it looks like there was a big I after a big S. But maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I was probably wrong. It's perfect. There it is.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
big I after a big S.
Maybe it's the L.
Oh, I'm not crazy. Sorry. I'm sorry, but yeah. Like my mind, I can't follow the rest of the thing after if I see something that's wrong, I just stop listening. I'm just focusing on what's wrong. So, sorry. Fast reader. All right. Awesome stuff. And I think we have a lot of lucky questers in the house that's gonna learn a lot of good shit, and hopefully you all know that you can also take part in all of this. So if you're interested in learning any of the cool things that Matej is doing, just reach out to him, and he'll set you up with whatever learning materials you need to learn whatever you're looking to learn based on what's in the curriculum so far. I would like to thank everyone for tuning in and in here and in there. And yes, Andreas.
Is Matej in the chat or something?
Andreas asks if Matej is in the chat. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the spelling error. Yes, he is.
Sally just had a question about the end of that video with the ducks.
Mm-hmm.
So are they his pals because if he's stuck on a problem, he can pick one up and rub it?
Do you rub the ducks, Matej?
And now we wait. Everybody says you should do it.
For what?
Cool kid. Rubber ducking.
Oh no.
He rubbers the ducks.
Yeah, he rubbers the ducks.
Awesome. I'm happy for him.
Okay. All right. Before this goes out of hand, while we're still online,